Marcel Williams here with Elliott Wave Source, your #1 source for Elliott Wave technical analysis. Today is April 3rd, 2013, and I'll be going over the daily video with you guys today. Pairs being covered in the video will be the Euro Pound and the Dollar Swiss. Starting off with the Euro Pound, let's just jump to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we see price action has just been moving straight up, and this has been going on for over the past decade now. Reason I have this as a ABC and not a 5-wave count up is because within this the A wave right here, we see that price action was really choppy in this, which is usually an indication that it's a corrective wave. But as we see in that C wave, we see 5 impulses up. Price is really sharp during this period. And then that was followed by a rather complex correction. So price was moving sideways in that. And then we saw price action bounce off the 61.8 fib level, and then it started to push higher. So now as we're looking at this wave that bounced off the 61, go down in a smaller time frame, get a closer look at that, and also have that labeled as an ABC. And same reason being that price is very choppy, even though an argument could be made that this is a wave 1. But let's just go with the simplest count for now. And then within that C, we see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by a correction. You see it bounced off the 38.2 fib level, and lined it up exactly with that 4 wave. So we should see that B wave, larger B wave, push up some, I would say somewhere towards 86, maybe a little higher before it continues to sell off. And then that would be some multiple of this wave, of the wave A. So somewhere around 82. That's what we initially have it pegged at, for the wave to correct around 82, which will line up with the 61.8 fib level. But time will tell. As we push down in a smaller time frame, just to take a closer look at the correction, that last corrective wave, and we see that out. As we see that wave count, we see that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5, and then now we should see the price action push higher to start that B wave. This is that A wave, and now we should see that B wave, the larger A. Now we should see that larger B, and somewhere around 86, which would line up with the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Off to the other pair, Dollar Swiss. And with the Dollar Swiss, seeing had this chart up, did a video for this earlier in March, middle March, and expected a price action to hit this 161.8 fib level. As you see, have this as have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we had that A wave, but this is an extended flat. And the C wave have a 1.618 fib retracement relationship with that A wave. As we see that 1, 2, 3, reason I have a question mark is this could be the 3, then a 4, and then a 5. Reason being is that when we look at wave 1, we're seeing that wave 3 is an extended wave, is the extended wave. So we have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that ABC. C ended right here at wave 4, and then we see that 5 wave up. Looking at the 5 wave up, that should end somewhere around right here, which is what I'm expecting right now. But this wave could also be the wave 5. We could have seen that 3 ending here, then a minor 4, and a large, and then that a small 5. But the reason I have this pegged as the 4 is because if we see the wave 2 correction, it was rather short and simple, and then this one is more complex as it's an extended flat. So should see price action, expecting price action to push up a little higher as we go down in a smaller time frame. We see, looking at that final wave, saw the C wave ended, and then it started at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that's one wave, and we saw that correction, and then now we're working on that 3 wave. So be a good area to to project prices going higher. Your risk to reward ratio would not be as bad. Just be risking 50 pips. Because once it takes out that 2 wave, then we know downward prices should push downwards more, but not a bad risk to reward ratio, as we should see price action push to the span of this wave, which is about 200 pips. So 200 to 50 ratio is not bad. 4-to-1 ratio is a pretty good odds comes to that. So expecting price action to push higher. We'll monitor this pair and probably do a video on this towards the end of the week, early next week. Feel free to contact us in the chat room or via email or on Skype as well. Guys have my Skype. And that's the daily covering of pairs. And I'll speak to you guys in the chat room. Cheers.